Hey Chocks and Chockettes, and in between, Chocolate here for another video review. It's a very special one. It's the Terry's Chocolate Orange Cream Filled Egg. Although you see it doesn't say cream filled egg. On the pictures I've seen online, in the blue bit around the edge, it does say orange cream filled egg, but it doesn't in hand. So yeah, there you go. It just says Terry's Chocolate Orange. So it's a bit rubbish that really. I'm sure it probably says in the small print on here, but I can't see it as you can see. So you can see a lot of information there. Might come back to it in a bit maybe. I think it's a 34 gram product, I think. But again, can't really see there. Yeah, but I do have it online actually on my right. I'm just checking now and it does say 34 grams. So yeah, there we go. So a bit, yeah, one of those really I think it is. So what I'll probably just do is move myself down straight away. We'll give it an open and we'll check out the wrapper as we do it. So yeah, without further ado, let's move myself down, give it an open. Okay everyone, okay, we're going to do this Terry's Chocolate Orange, well, orange cream filled egg and open, and why not? So let's get into it. We're able to see, so we're going to look at the sort of wrapper as well at the same time here. It's a bit of an interesting one really. It's obviously based on the Terry's Chocolate Orange, but it's sort of cream egg form really. So quite interesting they've done that. Let's see, can we see any of this information on here? Will it actually display any of it? Okay, milk chocolate contains milk size 14% minimum, cocoa size 25% minimum. Milk chocolate contains 50% addition to cocoa butter. There we go. So it says chocolate flavoured. You can't really read it, can you? It's almost pointless that they've got this, but I don't know. Chocolate flavoured. Milk chocolate flavoured. I don't know. Milk chocolate flavoured with real orange oil 59%. With a creamy middle, maybe? I don't know what that says. With a creamy something. With a creamy something, 41%. Creamy middle, presumably. Yeah, with a creamy filling, I think it says. I've just with a creamy filling, I've just looked online, and that's what the description is online. I can't see the calorie information though, rubbishly, on Morrison's website, which is not great, is it? And none of them have the calorie information, it seems, for some reason. I don't know why that is. Yeah, so interesting that. I don't think it's on here either, so I might have to open it further to see. We can see that it's made by Carambar. From France there, you can see there as well. So they bought Terry's out, I guess, not too long ago. I think it was owned by Mondelez for a time. Okay, well there we go. Let's give it a bit of an open then. That's what it's like. So you see it's in two halves here. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's got a nice design on it. Terry's. Got the segments there. It's quite nice. Yeah, quite like that. Does it smell a nice Terry's chocolate orange smell coming from it as well, which is nice. That typical smell. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's have a quick look to see if we can see any calorie information on here. Now it's going to be folded flat. Be careful. You can see there it is 34 grams, but no, it doesn't have any calorie information on it, and there's no calorie information online. It's a bit rubbish, that isn't it? Really, you'd expect calorie information to be on these, but certainly doesn't seem to be any that I can see. Creamy filling, you can just about make out there, can't you? But yeah, no calorie information. Well on the inside, so there we go. So we do have the old caliperoonies here, with the old measurements. Okay, so not so easy to measure this, is it really? But we'll measure it from bottom to top, I guess. About 5 centimeters there. Width in the the widest point, yeah. 3.4, 3.5. There we go. Alright, so I think we need to give it a chop. We'll give it a chop down the seam, so we'll see if there's any gappage going on. I think that's the main thing going on. So basically sometimes they're filled half by half, they're sealed together, and you don't really fill it very well, so we'll see. Best we can. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Well, I mean it's filled quite well on one side, but you can see there's a lot of gappage there, can't you? I didn't slice it perfectly in half either, so that's not really, yeah, big blob of cream there. A lot more in that side there. It seems like almost filled one bit quite well, and the other bit they didn't really. I don't know. I said there would have been gappage on this side as well. It's just I've not cut it very well. So yeah, so you can see what we're up against there. Interesting. I think it looks reasonable. I'd say not filled perfectly, but certainly a lot of filling. It looks quite interesting, doesn't it? It looks quite nice. Doesn't smell any more orangey than it did before. Yeah, so I think the proof's in the pudding now into how it tastes. So let's observe up and find out. Let's give it a taste. Okay, everyone. Okay, we're going to do this Terry's Chocolate Orange cream filled egg. I guess you'd say it's called. Yeah, orange cream filled egg. The taste, there you go, the other side there. Not bad at all. So we've got sort of two halves, not quite that we cut in half there. So I'll give this a nibble. Let's give it a go. The cream is very runny actually. It looks surprisingly deceptively solid there, but it isn't. It's very creamy. It could have been off here before. Let's see. Yeah, it's quite it's on the verge of being liquidy. It's all right. It's all right basically. The chocolate's quite nice. The cream, I feel like I'd probably feel like maybe there's a bit too much cream. The orange cream is it's not bad. It's better than orange creams in, I would say, the ones in like Quality Street, perhaps even Roses as well. But I don't know. It doesn't really. I feel like the orange has perhaps got the most flavour in it, really, rather than the orange cream itself. So I've got this one here. See if I can get a bit of the cream on my finger. There we go, got a bit there. It's kind of orange flavoured, but it's not massively orange flavoured. Mainly the chocolate that's orange flavoured, really. So I'm not. It's not doing much for me, to be honest with you. I feel like I'd prefer just to have some Terry's chocolate orange, really, without the cream. It's interesting it exists. I like it. Maybe if it was a bit more, if there were smaller eggs, maybe, and you get more of the orange flavour from the chocolate. But because it's such a big egg, I feel like it's reliant a lot on the cream, which I think you'd expect. But because of that, because the orange flavour isn't that strong in the cream, and because it's just cream basically. It's just creamy, you know, but it's not really that tasty. I feel like they'd work if they were small, if they were mini egg sized with the cream in. I think they'd work a lot better. I think the cream just isn't strong enough, really, and it's not very orangey. It has some orange flavour, and obviously, with the more you have of it, the more orange you're going to get. But it's mainly the chocolate, really. And as I say, with it being so, you know, there's just so much more, well, empty space and cream filling to chocolate. You just don't get the benefit of the orange flavour really that much. So as I say, I feel if they were smaller, they'd be a lot more interesting mini egg size. Because the chocolate is where it's at basically. And there's a bit of gappage as well, as you've seen here. A lot of gappage, which is a bit disappointing. It's not unusual in these kind of products, but obviously cream eggs from Cadbury tend to be a bit better filled really, because they're just a lot more runny. This is quite, it's almost sort of like runny, but it's not quite. So yeah, I think for me this one, it's not, it's all right. Basically, let's just give it one more nil, just in case I'm missing something. You never know. For me, the cream, it's quite sickly actually. It doesn't add much, and it's quite sickly. Yeah. So to be honest with you, this isn't really, I'm not too impressed with this. I feel like the chocolate's where it's at, and there's not enough in the proportions of this. If it was smaller eggs, I think they possibly would work. It wouldn't be as sickly. You get more of the orange flavour from the chocolate. You don't get much orange flavour from the cream. It's quite sickly. There's a bit of gappage there. Yeah, if these were smaller, I think it would work with more chocolate to cream ratio. But like this, I'm not too impressed, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not too impressed. So I think for me, 2 out of 5 basically. Disappointing actually. I was quite excited for these, but yeah, a bit disappointing. Alright guys, leave a comment off it. Let me know what you think of these ones. What's your favourite cream egg? Leave a comment off it. Always great to hear from you. Always doing best to reply. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.